Krishna is the life and soul of those Kinchanas who have no attachment for any object in this world. All the Vedas sing this fact. Gaura Sundar was the Acharya and preacher of that confidential Vedic truth. Through Gaura Sundar's devoted servants, the Lord revealed the insignificance of material conceptions and expertise in abstracting the essence of the Vedas. Those who hear topics about the pastimes of Shuklambara and Gaura Sundar have undergone the samskaras of piercing their spiritual ears, and while rendering loving service at the feet of Chaitanya Dev, they become known as Gaudiyas in the form of beggars in the temple of devotional service. This is one of the sanskaras. It's called Nam Sanskara and Jata Karma Sanskara. It's cutting the umbilical cord. It's called Jata Karma Sanskara. This is called Karna Sanskara. At the age of 8 or 9, then the ears are pierced. There's a particular nerve in the earlobe, which is connected to memory. And if that's pierced at a certain age, then memory stays preserved for a long time. Of course, oftentimes adults do it after the fact. Men or ladies, it's not quite fashionable nowadays, or men, at least Western men, Indian. But Brahmins, it's actually one of the samskaras, piercing of the ears. Kan samskara, kan means ear. And if that's done, then it's very good for the memory. So always Brahmins would do it and put some sandalwood earrings there at the age of 5 or 6 and keep them for their whole life, and that'd be very helpful for them, for their memory. Not exactly for style, but for memory. Both earrings, not both ears, not just one, but both. So he's saying that if our ears are filled with these lilas, Shuklambara and Gaura Sundar, then that means that we've already done that samskara, because our ears are decorated with this lila. And we will be known as Gaudiyas, and because we're beggars in the temple of devotional service. The Shuklambara was a brahmachari and he was begging for food. But if we're remembering this lila, then we're also beggars, and we're hoping that Lord Chaitanya will come and take something from us. We're begging, but Lord Chaitanya is coming to take something from the beggar. The rich man, imagine the rich man's begging. So if a rich man's begging, then somebody can come and take your money, because you're rich, but you're begging. So Shuklambara was rich in bhakti, rich in Gaur bhakti. And although externally he was begging, he was actually very wealthy. Bhakti Sampati. He had the Bhakti Dan, the wealth of love, wealth of devotion. So Lord Chaitanya came as a bhikshu, because he's a bhikshu himself. He's a tridandi. He's a bhikshu, or ekdandi rather, ekdanda bhikshu. He's a beggar, sannyasi beggar. So he came and begged. He came to the house of Shuklambara to beg. I want something. I want to beg from you. He said, I'm a beggar. How can a beggar beg from a beggar? It's like trying to sell a book to a Sankirtan devotee. They're covered, traveling somewhere, and somebody came up in the airport. Excuse me, sir, you take one of these books? I was just kind of quiet. I said, no, I already got one. I was doing like this. He said, no, you give this to your friend. And I said, actually, I'm so-and-so. I'm a book distributor. I said, you won't get very far with me. So he's begging, Lord Chaitanya is begging from Shuklambara, but he's begging for some great commodity that he was having in his heart, which was love for Lord Chaitanya. So we're beggars. Gaudiyas are actually beggars in the temple of devotional service. But while identifying themselves as Gaudiyas, the Gaudiya Vaishnavas do not commit suicide by remaining far away from the service of Lord Chaitanya's lotus feet. So we're beggars, but we don't commit suicide. We always serve the Lord. Gaur and Govinda. Shuklambara tandula bojana jay sone se prema bhakti pai Chaitanya charane Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Chanda Chan Vrindavan Dasa Tachu Pada Jugegan. One who hears about how Lord Vishwambara ate Shuklambara's rice attains unalloyed devotional service at the feet of Lord Chaitanya. Prema Bhakti Pai Chaitanya Charan. Shuklambara Bhojan Shune. If we hear about this Bhojan Lila of Shuklambara and Lord Gauranga, then Pai will attain Prema Bhakti at the lotus feet of Chaitanya Charan. Accepting Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Prabhu as my life and soul, I Vrindavan Das sing the glories of the lotus feet. So that's chapter 16, mostly about Shuklambara. Interesting points about begging and how the Lord reciprocates with the beggars. The Lord comes to beg from the beggars. Because it's interesting, because devotees actually always begging the Lord, please have mercy on me. Like the Christians are also beggars. Oh, Jesus, have mercy on me, or something. There's something they call a Jesus prayer. Oh Lord Jesus, have mercy on me, pity on me, be kind to me. So Vaishnavas, Gauranga Bhaktas, Gaudiya Vaishnavas are also begging the Lord, please be merciful. Kabe Have Bolo Se Dinamar, when will that day come? Kada. When will I wander on the banks of the Ganga crying, Ha Gauranga, Ha Gauranga, Ha Gauranga? When will I be accepted by the residents of Navadvip as one of their own? And when will a resident of Navadvip take me around Navadvip Mandal and show me all the places of Lord Chaitanya's lilas? And when will I roll in the dust of all those sacred places and completely cover my body with the dust of Navadvip, Gaura Mandala Bhumi? When will I completely cover my body with all the dust and pray to all those Leela Stalis that Lord Chaitanya's eternal pastimes will reveal themselves in my heart of hearts and capture my full attention and full absorption of my heart? When will that day come?